The Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, ZACC, this week arrested Anglican Diocese of Manicaland Bishop Eric Ruwona, members of the church's standing committee, and 4 principals for collecting unsanctioned levies from their schools. Bishop Ruwona, 51, Walter Majoni, 35, Daphne Mutarikwa, 45, Denisa Machichwa, 40, and Promise Kunyingana, 30, who constitute the church's standing committee, were on Wednesday jointly hauled before Mutar Magistrate, Ms. Priska Manhibi, facing charges of contravening Section 21(1)(a), (b) of the Education Act, Chapter 2504. They were each granted $60,000 bail and ordered to report once every Friday at Sid Mutar and it to interfere with state witnesses. Allegations were that in May, the church's standing committee ordered principals at St. Augustine's, St. Matthias Sonzo, St. Faith's, St. David's Bonda and St. Mary's Magdalene to collect unapproved mission funds from pupils intending to enroll at these schools. Mutar District Area Public Prosecutor, Mr. Tiravanhu Mutusira, said the suspects resolved that parents and guardians of pupils were to pay a preconditional mission fund of US $500 for Form 1 and US $900 for Form 5 pupils before they could be enrolled in the Anglican diocese schools. The court heard that there was no option of payment plan for the mission funds as it was supposed to be paid once off. Those without the required amounts would not secure the places, said Mr. Mutusira. As a result, the court heard, the parents and guardians were forced to pay US $276,250 at the 5 schools as mission funds. The respective school principals were also dragged to court for demanding and collecting the mission funds. St. David's Bonda Girls and St. Matthias Sonzo High School's principals, Tafadzwa Matanhire, 30, and Lavasham Upandi, 27, appeared separately before Mutar Provincial Magistrate, Mr. Langton Mukwengi, facing extortion charges over the mission funds. They were granted $40,000 bail each with reporting conditions. Apart from reporting once every Friday at Sid Mutar, the principals were told not to interfere with the parents and guardians of pupils who were allegedly arm-twisted to pay the levies. St. Mary's Magdalene principal, Basil Matakidi, 53, and St. Faith's Deniso Machichwa, 40, appeared before Ms. Manhibi over the same case. They were also granted $40,000 bail each. The complainant is the state represented by Manicaland Provincial Education Director, Mr. Edward Shumba. The Anglican schools are registered in terms of the Education Act and Section 21 of the same Act, Chapter 2504, which governs the fees and levies payable at non-government schools. St. David's Bonda is a school registered in terms of the Education Act and Section 21 of the same Act, Chapter 2504 governs the fees and levies payable at non-government schools, said Mr. Mutusira. It is alleged that sometime in May, Mr. Shumba received a report that the accused persons were collecting unapproved mission fund from pupils intending to enroll at their schools. The pupils were selected on the online platform for Form 1 places, which is managed and operated by the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education. Sometime in February, the responsible authority allegedly exerted pressure on parents and guardians to pay a preconditional mission fund of US $500 with no option of paying in local currency, RTGS, for Form 1 enrollment to the Anglican diocese before they could be formally enrolled at the schools. Form 5 pupils were ordered to pay US $900. The court heard that the suspects had no right to charge pupils mission funds as it had not been approved by the ministry, thereby contravening Section 21(1)(a), (b) of the Education Act, Chapter 2504. The cases will go for trial on November 4. and the state is in possession of receipts which were issued to the parents after paying the unauthorized mission funds. Those who paid the preconditional mission funds were duly given offer letters which will be produced in court as well as evidence.